Hi, I'm Eve Johnson. If you want to understand spineful yoga in a nutshell, it's this. We place our pelvis in this position. So when we sit, our weight is on the pubic bone. And if you look here, you can see that the weight of the sacrum is balanced over this support. But what about sitting on the sitting bones? All of my yoga life, I was told to sit on my sitting bones, and particularly on the ball points of my sitting bones. Well, here they are. These roughened bits here make this a really good place for muscle tendons to attach, and what attaches here famously are the hamstrings. But look at what happens when I sit on my sitting bones. Even if I sit fairly far forward on the ball points of the sitting bones, the pelvis will no longer balance on my hand. I can hold it here at the pubis, but the minute I let go, it falls backwards. Why does that matter? Well, if the pelvis is falling backwards here, something has to hold it in place. The only things that can hold the pelvis in place are fascia and muscles. And because they have to hold the pelvis anytime we're not lying down, they are going to be chronically tight, tense, and gripped, overstretched in the front, and shortened in the back. But when we sit on the pubic bone, the pelvis is in line with gravity. And when something is aligned with gravity, nothing has to work to hold it up. The muscles that never got a rest when you were sitting on your sitting bones can finally relax. And strangely enough, that makes them stronger. And that is the great joyful gift of this work. You don't have to hold yourself up. So let that sink in for a moment. You don't have to hold yourself up. Your bones will hold you up. All you have to do is put your bones in line with gravity and then relax. But it won't happen overnight. To safely make this change can take a long time. While you were living with your pelvis dropped backwards, your body set up compensations and counterbalances, and a lot of muscles, particularly in your lower back, have become really tight. You can't rush the change, and if you try to rush it, you can hurt yourself. The only approach that works is to be gentle and patient. First, learn how to position your bones. My online course will give you the basics and teach you how to sit well. Then pay attention to all the areas that are tight. Slow down, relax, and let go. This is more about undoing than it is about doing. The good news is things get better all the way along. Any amount that you move your weight towards your pubic bone will bring you closer to balance. If I move the weight forward to here, onto the, first it's the ischial rami and then the pubic rami, it's much easier to balance. This is still not perfect, but at least we're in the ballpark. And those muscles that were holding you in place when you sat on your sitting bones can slowly begin to relax. So, should you really be sitting on your sitting bones? Or is your pubic bone a better spot to sit? The only way you'll find out is to give it a try. Let me know how it goes. There's space down below in the comments.